One of my favorite phone calls was from one of our clients who was calling to thank me profusely because he now sends his statements out at night and walks into the office the next morning with money in the bank and deposits inside Medisoft ready for him to post. In today's tip of the week, we're going to talk about how you can make it easy for patients to pay you.
Hello, everybody. Today we're going to be spending just a few minutes talking about a topic in Medisoft that we love to talk about. And it's really an important one if you're a Medisoft user that currently sends out patient statements, but your patients do not have a way of paying from their own home, their own computer, their own phone with a credit card. Then you're really going to want to listen up and pay attention to this video because it's really going to revolutionize how things work in your office and that battle you're constantly fighting with getting patients to pay. This will really change that. You know, we work with customers all the time that are still sending patient statements out to patients and just really struggle with getting patients to pay. And you know, I think a lot of that is because patients struggle when they receive a paper statement in the mail, and they struggle with knowing how to pay that because they don't actually have a checkbook. And if they do happen to have a check with checks in it, then they don't have an envelope. And if they can find an envelope, then they can't find a postage stamp. And so it's really hard in today's climate and in today's world to be able to expect a patient to pay with a check, especially if they're, like, say, under 50. And so this video is going to show really how to allow your patients to pay with a credit card from the statements you send out of Medisoft. And we talk to customers all the time who are just are so happy to tell us what a difference this has made in their practice and the way that they're able to collect from the patients and the way the patients pay so much quicker and so much easier and better using this. And that's because really they can pay from the comfort of their own home or off of their own computer or smartphone or tablet or whatever they have. And they can pay with a credit card 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So it's really convenient to them as well. So let me show you how to do this. And I'm really going to do it from the perspective of the patient first, so you can kind of see that experience and what it looks like for a patient. I'm going to skip over in Medisoft. I'm going to assume that you know how to send an electronic statement and have that statement emailed. If you do not, then that's a different video for a different day. But just know that Medisoft, if you send a statement electronically to Medisoft's electronic statement processing, also called bill flash, you may have heard that term. You know, Medisoft will send that statement will be emailed to the patient, and then the patient will receive an email, much like this email right here. They'll receive an email. And it'll look like this. You can customize this with your logo and such. The patient then will just hit view bill, and that will actually pull up for them a website that looks like this, where they can go ahead and if this is their first time, they'll need to sign up. It's super easy. First name, last name. They'll create a username and a password. I'm going to go ahead and sign in today as this particular patient. Let me get signed in there, and then they're signed into their portal. And here, you know, the patient can go ahead and click on their most recent bill to actually view a copy of the statement. A very nice looking statement, at least as far as the statements go in Medisoft. They can also print that if they'd like and still pay with a check, although I'll show you the credit card way here. I'm going to go ahead and if I'm the patient again, I'm going to click pay. I'm going to say that I'm going to go ahead and pay the $40 there. So I'll type in my payment amount. I'm going to select that I want to pay with the credit card. So let me go ahead and type in the name, and this should be very very familiar, just basic. I'm going to use a fake credit card number there. I'm actually in a test system, so I'm going to use a fake credit card and so on. But this is all very familiar, right? Your patients will be familiar with, you know, filling out this type of payment online. And so I fill out the information again, just put in the payment amount and my credit card information, hit submit, and that's really it. They get a confirmation. They can print this if they'd like, but it's confirmation. So that's really it from the patient standpoint. Again, they're going to get an email. They'll click on the link in the email. They can view their statement. They can pay with a credit card. They can pay with an e-check if they'd like, and they get a confirmation. Now, so that's really all it takes from the patient perspective, the patient experience side of it. Now, let me get out of that and let me go into Medisoft and show you now from your standpoint what this does in your Medisoft. That payment that the patient made actually syncs into your Medisoft. So when I go into the deposit list and I click on this e-pay button at the bottom, you'll see that any payments that patients have made will automatically fill in here for you to go ahead and apply to the patient's account. So it's really neat. It'll save you a lot of time entering payments. So now all you do is click on apply, and you go ahead and apply that $40 payment to any charges on the patient's account as you normally would. And that's it. We have a lot of customers tell us that their favorite part of the day is to come into this window in the morning and hit the e-pay, and then this list is automatically populated with all the different payments that the patients have made overnight. I think that's just wonderful and so neat. But it does save the patient time. It will save you time, and more importantly, it's going to allow the patient to pay in a way that they're able to pay, and therefore increasing your patient payments. Hope this video helps. Hope you learned something from it. And if you need any help with this, if you need help getting this set up in your Medisoft, give us a call. We're happy to help. It's actually a quite easy process to get all this set up and going. We'll work with the Bill Flash. They'll get you trained and get your account set up. And it's really not a bad process. So give us a call. Thanks for watching.
Hey, thanks for watching our video. If you want more videos like this, be sure to subscribe. And also do us a favor and click that like button. Thanks again, and see you on the next one.